보호받아야 할 내 눈인데 피로가 더 느껴지네.
A great event unfolding. One quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star
빌라드
Game.
대신 워커가 들어가자. 샌안토니오를 이적한 캔버 워커.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Antetokounmpo.
그렇죠. 엔비드.
out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Griffin, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
뭔가 보여줘.
Outside Butler. Bosh, the screen. Right side, a screen on McCollum. George fires. The shot will not fall.
엔비드.
The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. McCollum passes to Antetokounmpo. McCollum, no good.
안돼. 스위치맨님 팔로우 감사합니다. 어서 오세요.
You defend the paint. Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Great look, but off the
엔비드.
mark.
그리핀. 안테타쿠보.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That drops.
가자.
And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
좋습니다.
Antetokounmpo's got it all tied
동점이죠.
up now for the West All-Stars. Bledsoe outside. Here's Butler. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside, Walker. From deep. A nice shot by Griffin. Now it's a three-point West All-Star lead.
그리핀의 깔끔한 석점슛.
Fella stepping outside and showing us some range. Boy, he'd get some grief for that shot in a regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Antetokounmpo dishes to McCollum.
아,
And
야,
it's the East
저걸
with the rebound.
저거를
On the wing,
저걸 못 넣는
George.
게 말이 되냐?
Antetokounmpo defending. And George kicks to Bosh. Back to George.
그리핀입니다.
Bosh, the screen. Looking to end the run. Good on that shot. And with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just one on the basket from George. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Griffin sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. Walker the pass to Embiid. Back to Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
슛.
Off the mark and a bad shot there. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball.
가자.
George, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Embiid dishes to Walker. Over Bledsoe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
워커에게 골을 하나 주고 싶었는데.
To the paint. Here's Bosh. And
Block.
that one
뭐야?
clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post it as well.
A big group substitution here for the East. LeBron, he's checked in for Whiteside.
아,
DeMar
아쉬웠죠.
DeRozan comes in for George. James Harden, he's checked in for Butler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has
개사기 같은
better
러빙슛.
handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game.
탑빙이에요. 한 점 차.
Crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Nice shot by James.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Outside Irving. Back to Davis. Clock at 4. Here's Towns. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Hey, scoring off misses, that's easy buckets. Something Towns has the length and tenacity to do on a regular basis.
되게 크다. 탐나는데?
Outside DeRozan. LeBron left side. Pass to Harden. Over Lowry. And Harden with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
하든이요.
Harden's got
피파에
his
깜짝
second
조연으로
bucket.
나왔던
You know,
하든이요.
Harden's a gamer. Nothing phases this guy. Not even the defense being right up in his grill.
DeRozan against Hayward. Back to Irving. No good that time. Nice D from DeRozan.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other.
잘 안 들어가네.
And it's Westbrook missing. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Towns kicks to Hayward. Outside Irving. The 19-foot shot connects the jumper cross. 9 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
핑퐁이야,
His
핑퐁.
shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Harden right side from the baseline. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
수비 너무 자동문이야.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Towns the screen. Here's Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
데이비스 화났잖아.
Davis has got his first basket.
격하게
Just
해서.
so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
기회야.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You see right there, Towns invites contact.
진짜
Unafraid of
빠사지겠다.
it, looking for it, and he's able to score through it.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6. He kicks 2 to DeRozan. Left side Westbrook over Davis, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first
닉네임만
half.
일본어일 수도 있고요. 일본 사람일 수도 있고요.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
타임.
Welcome back to halftime on our 2K Sports presentation of the All-Star Game. Ernie Johnson here.
대신에
An
벌써
amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
마로킹이라고 써 있어요. 마로킹.
That's it for halftime. Glad
마로크 킹구라고 써 있어요. 마로킹.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
시작해.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Harden, and it's LeBron in at the center.
와이드
That's the five
오픈.
out there for the East All-Stars.
Nice to see how
Wide
easy he
open,
takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Harden kicks to Leonard.
듀란트랑 매치업이네.
His first shot coming late. And the rebound goes to the
그렇지.
West All-Stars.
데이비스.
Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Irving. That
그렇죠.
ball's nice feed
어빙.
that time from Kyle Lowry.
라우리아
All of
어빙이.
their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Harden. The 19-foot shot.
안 들어가요.
James, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one.
동구가.
He has got to knock those down.
Back to Lowry. And the pass to Jokic. Dishes to Davis. Offensive rebound.
자,
Towns.
나와서-
LeBron with the block. And here
LeBron
comes
block.
Harden, leading the fast break. The feed to Westbrook. Harden outside. Good on that shot.
야, 안 밀려.
The West All-Stars
LeBron.
lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from James. Lowry kicks to Jokic.
오호.
Here's Towns. 6 for
와,
10 with that
타운스
shot going in.
골밑장
That's a good
쩐다.
game for a lot of guys.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you
마크
can't say
가솔이
that
문제가
with enough
아니었는데?
emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being
타운스를 했어야
aggressive
돼.
enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
피지컬
And some
쩌네 진짜.
changes here for the East. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for LeBron. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jimmy Butler in for James Harden. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Antetokounmpo comes in for Anthony Davis. CJ McCollum, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And
오케이.
it's Damian
오케이.
Lillard in for Kyrie Irving.
And some guys just have a nose.
10점 차로
for scoring,
벌어지죠.
and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was
Timeout.
actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean,
이길 수 있겠어.
piling it on now.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the East.
커슨스.
Here's Cousins. That
어림없죠?
shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot's
오케이,
good
좋아요.
from Nikola
조키치.
Jokic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The
스무스하구만.
defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make
매우
5 in a row in close
스무스하구만.
like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Butler kicks to George.
두뱅이.
Feeds it to Cousins. Over Jokic. And he gets the kind
여기
bounce
들어가네.
as that one drops in for him.
And with great players, you've got to pick your poison. You'll live with Cousins shooting from mid-range.
Griffin's shot is off.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit.
마크.
Looked like he forced the shot.
And oh boy, a lot
뭐야.
of contact there, but he gets the call. And he'll
뭐야.
shoot two. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just
이기겠는데?
applies tremendous pressure on the
베리베리
defense.
쉽다.
Embiid, he's checked in for
좋아요.
Blake Griffin.
못
And the West
먹고.
All-Stars have possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5
어,
points.
안돼.
And it goes out of bounds.
아,
Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Gordon
빼라.
Hayward's checked in for the West.
홍보 빼라.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bledsoe passes to George. He dishes it to Butler. Cousins with a screen on McCollum. Butler kicks to Durant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for
두뱅이
one more at
개쎄.
the line. It's going to be
아,
on
듀란트
Jokic.
개쎄
Man,
진짜.
Durant is a flat-out baller, showing
그리고
off his wily strength
엔비드
on these tough
앞으로.
finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Three-pointer, Lillard.
가자.
Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so
요만큼을
far in the
먹네.
game. Butler from outside. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a 4-point
난리 났다.
West All-Star lead.
And that's what I like to see from Butler,
난리
going
났다.
right up with it. No hesitation at all. Ready to shoot as soon as he
오케이.
gets it.
And the
Okay,
shot goes
좋아요.
in from
엔비드.
Embiid.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a
야,
game
근데
where they would get
샌안토니오에
battered inside like they had.
햄버거 말고 우리 기존에 있던 애들이 안 뽑혔다는 게 좀 말이 안 된다. 마크 가솔 잘했는데.
Cousins dishes to Butler.
진짜 맙소사네.
West All-Stars with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And
Okay,
Hayward gets it to go
Hayward.
on the assist by Jokic.
다시 달아납니다.
Jokic has
8점
got 3
차로.
assists in the game.
아, 욕먹을만 하지.
And the East
못했으니까.
All-Stars call time here. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the
욕먹을만은
East.
해요. 못했기
James Harden
때문에.
comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Towns, he's checked in for the West. Lowry comes in for McCollum. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And DeRozan throws it down.
미쳤다.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives.
진짜.
DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Lowry kicks to Lillard. Hayward passes to Towns. Harden with it. Lowry picks him up. Harden dishes to DeRozan. Over Lowry. Just All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Lowry penetrating.
그렇죠, 라우리.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh. They get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
베지스님도 팔로우
Outside,
감사합니다.
shoots the 3. Offensive rebound.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
And so it's the
이
West
경기가
All-Stars
마지막이에요.
with their lead
오늘
standing at 6
요거까지만 하고
points here at
잘
the end of the
거예요.
quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has
피곤해.
been a big
나도.
factor. He hasn't done
잠을
anywhere near
이번
the kind
주에
of damage we
내내 진짜 못
expected.
자가지고
We've got more NBA basketball
피곤해요.
coming your
피곤한데
way in
게임을
just a
끄고
minute.
싶지가 않아. 게임이 너무 재밌어가지고 너무 피곤하다. 내일 벌써 금요일이죠. 여러분들도 조금 힘냅시다. 금요일, 토요일, 일요일이 있으니까요. 저 토요일은 또 샤브샤브 먹으러 갈 거야. 토요일은 또 샤브샤브 먹으러 갈
Welcome
거거든.
everyone back to our coverage of the
벌써부터
NBA
신났거든.
All-Star Game. A great night of that.
마지막 4쿼터 갑니다.
And here are the East
친구랑.
All-Stars now. They trail by 6. On the court for the West
친구랑
All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going.
먹으러 가요.
Anthony Davis is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's
대전에서
Kyrie Irving.
친구가
And it's
올라오거든요.
Lowry in at the 2. Pass to Jokic on the wing. Davis expanding his range. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Davis has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Harden. Here's Leonard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
저걸
Leonard's got the fourth quarter going with the
저걸
first
먹긴 해.
basket of the period here for the East All-Stars. Irving against Westbrook. Jokic kicks to Irving. To the inside. Here's Towns. And a lot of
Foul.
contact on that one, so he'll
살
shoot
많이
2
찍고
here.
오라고요? 엄청
Showing
먹을 거예요.
determination inside.
진짜 개 많이 먹을 거야.
Absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And let's get your take,
Down.
guys, on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, their passing has
좋습니다.
been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
하루 정도
Chris
먹어도
Bosh
돼.
is checked in for DeMar
하루
DeRozan.
정도 먹어도
Good on
되잖아.
that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Westbrook. And it's Lowry penetrating, and it's sent back by Bosh.
미친. 보시야.
Davis against Leonard. This one for 3, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
이것은
Leonard's got 4 assists now
이것은
tonight.
또 컴퓨터가 나를
Awesome
저격하는 것이야.
watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Here's James. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And they're moving it up. Harden kicks to James. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and
Okay.
build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really
그쵸?
calm in
좋아.
these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is.
좋아요.
Playing to his
결승점.
strengths.
A good scorer inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. Got to come up with stops.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up.
아,
on the
르브론
pick.
개잘라 진짜.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
There's the dish to Lowry. The kick out to Irving. He feeds it to Towns.
아, 셰프 진짜.
Here's Harden. He gets it in there. And it's a 4-point East All-Star lead.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Davis kicks to
아,
Towns.
뭐야. 그걸 안 줬는데.
It's Harden with the drive, and it goes out of bounds.
아, 불길할.
Last touch by Lowry. Kevin Durant's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Lillard's checked in. On defense, the West All-Stars. A shot by Harden, wide open. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
이럴 땐 꼭 리바운드도 안 잡혀. 이럴 땐 꼭 리바운드도 안 잡히더라. 이건 진짜 음모가 있어. 내가 이길만 하면은 갑자기 컴퓨터가 개 잘해. 개 죽수다가.
Another miss by Harden.
좋아요.
Out of rhythm
넣어야 된다 이거.
offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one
진짜
move
말도
and
안
you're back in
돼.
rhythm.
And they turn it over. Stepped in the line
오케이,
that time.
손으로.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really
좋았어.
give the other team momentum.
1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Lowry. That's
그렇지.
in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
나왔다.
Jokic has got assist number 5
나왔다.
for tonight.
Hey, Kevin, when it's an important moment in the game, a big time in the game, he flat out takes over. Lowry is a gamer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Here is Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lillard against Westbrook. And stolen by James. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Lillard dishes to Lowry. It's Jokic top of the key. Over LeBron. That shot, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. It's good!
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That's also good.
망했다.
What a clutch
막아야 되는데,
performance.
이거.
He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face.
스틸 되게 안 돼, 이번 작.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point
스틸이
cushion.
너무 안
And
돼.
Russell Westbrook
스틸이랑
is
다르게
as
진짜.
explosive a
개 안 되는 것
guard as
같아.
we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Davis. Yes!
좋아.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Jokic with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Towns.
좋아.
And that shot brings them to
선점샷.
within just 1.
Now,
아,
that is
그래요? 전작이 너무 잘 된
cold.
거야?
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the
아,
offense
미친놈들이다,
and
진짜.
finding ways to create
못
opportunities
이길 것
for his
같은데요?
teammates.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 3.
르브론 미친놈이야.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the two with the
같이
quick foul.
르브론이네. 이거
Exactly,
하고
you're
잘
right on
거예요.
top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
아,
No choice
망했다.
but to foul there, but he's
3점
probably the
그지였으면
last
하다.
guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
맨날 잘 나가다가
So he gets
맨날
the
잘
ball,
나가다가
and it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it
어우
over.
언니들
They're down by 5. There's
아,
14
되게
seconds
졸리다
left in the
오늘.
fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. And 2 free throws
Foul.
coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
And I like how scrappy and
이
aggressive
지지
Lowry
이거
is on the
막고서
court. And it's easy to see
3점
how
쏴야
much his
이기는
teammates
건데
enjoy
이기질
playing
못하네.
alongside him.
연장
And
가겠네.
now you're in a great
막아야지.
position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession
Okay.
game now.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
하자.
Yeah, you have to do that though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. You
졌다.
got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they
아, 졌다,
alligator
졌어.
arm a few of those free throws.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard keeps it alive, and it's Towns on the follow.
야,
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the
입방정을 떨지 말아야 돼.
line. Towns let
이래서
nothing
입방정을 떨지 말아야 돼 나는.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They lead by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
졌다 졌어요.
From deep 3-point range, no good. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged.
에이 좋네. 사자 여러분들. 아 너무 졸리다 진짜. 너무 졸리네. 졸려 4시네 벌써. 한 게 뭐 있다고 맨날 이렇게 시간은 잘 가는지 모르겠어. 자, 오늘은 아무튼 이쯤에서 마무리를 하도록 하겠습니다. 내일이 아니지. 금요일 밤에도 10시 반에 방송 진행할 거고요. 내일도 아마 2K를 이어서 할 것 같아요. 이번 시즌 이제 절반 지나가서 다 심을 돌리고 뭐 하다 보면은 시즌 우승까지는 그래도 갈 수 있지 않을까라는 생각은 해봅니다. 그런 생각은 해봅니다. 오늘 비록 트레이드 하는 거를 좀 실패를 했지만 아쉽네요. 아쉽네.